Let us find out about robbing the Steam summer sale. Of course, the Steam summer sale ended because I didn't want to watch the video too early. I prefer to watch things like a few days after creators release them so that they can, get their revenue and everything and views. But who knows? This might be applicable to the autumn Steam sale. Oh.
2024 Steam Summer Sale is here, and once again, we're all spending our entire bank accounts on buying games that we're never going to get around to playing.
Admit it right now, we spend money on games that they are not playing. I actually didn't buy a single thing in the summer sale outside of the thing that was gifted to me.
But what if I told you didn't need to spend your hard-earned money, and instead you could just trick Steam into giving you games that you can't actually buy? Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I am the Spiffing Brit, back once again to reveal a glaring Steam exploit that you'll share to all of your favorite reaction streamers so that they can nod their head in agreement. But unlike past years where we've just had a lot of fun, this exploit is big and dangerous.
My.
It is so bad that I dare not use it out of fear that Lord Gaben will nuke my Steam accounts. This is something that urgently needs to be fixed and not necessarily abused. So grab your
So therefore, we're making a video about it. So that you can report it and not use it.
cups of tea and summon Gaben in the comments section, because today we're going to need all the help we can get. Disclaimer: exploiting payment systems like PayPal to acquire items without payment constitutes fraud. Using such exploits to obtain games, Steam stickers, or other digital goods can lead to the suspension or termination of your PayPal and Steam accounts. In addition, in most countries, fraud is a criminal offense that can result in severe penalties, including fines and imprisonment. This video explains the theoretical aspects of such exploits. I've not performed this exploit myself, nor do I endorse its execution. The techniques described are for entertainment and educational purposes only and should not be reproduced. So what we're about to do, ladies and gentlemen, is break Steam by adding items into our cart that we haven't actually purchased or aren't even able to purchase. Now, Steam is an absolutely massive company with hundreds of employees and some of the greatest security systems on the planet. So of course, this exploit is going to require a multitude of complicated systems, and actually no, it's really easy. Yeah, that's one of the problems with this exploit. In order to break Steam, you're going to need Google Chrome. It's as simple as that.
Damn.
Step 1, in a Chrome browser, log into your Steam account, like so, and add a game to your cart. Now, you want to find a very cheap game on Steam, and luckily for me, I've just got into the sales section and found a relatively fitting game. It is I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, an absolutely terrifying game from 1996 that only costs 71 pence. The next step for us is to quite simply add this item to our cart, and then head on over to the checkout page. When in the checkout page, click Continue to Payment, then when you're selecting your payment method, make sure to select PayPal, and then press Continue. This is going to bring up the PayPal payment method system. And just like this, we've opened up our lovely checkout, we're on to PayPal. Yeah. This is the screen we want to get to. Now remember, our cart is relatively simple. It's got a single game in it that costs 71 pence. However, what we can then do on a second tab where we're logged into Steam, we are going to quite simply press F12 and open up the Chrome console. Here in the console, we're able to do something pretty cheeky. We're able to type in the command add to account cart. We can enter in absolutely any ID at all and then just run the command. An example of a sub-ID on Steam might be 219050. This is the sub-ID for the press preview build of Borderlands 2, which I can now press enter and it is added to my cart. I should not have access to this item. This is not a publicly viewable item on Steam. It's not even an item you can purchase, but it is now in my cart.
Oh no, no, no. I see where this is going. Oh Lord.
In order to buy it, I just have to go back to the first tab and change the payment method. Once I change the payment method, I can then go through with the purchase and I will spend my 71p buying I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream, and interestingly, alongside that game getting added to my library, I will also become the owner of the press and dev build of Borderlands 2. That's kind of a problem. Now, it's not just limited to one game. I can technically add as many app IDs to my account cart as I like when performing this exploit. Now, this won't allow you to add items that actually cost money, because by running those commands, I will have to pay for those games. But it will allow you to add completely delisted games. For example, Age of Empires Online, Fear Online, FNAF World. These are all games that did once exist on Steam, but were delisted, meaning you can't buy them or add them to your account. But they still have an app ID in the database, meaning by entering in their
and
codes,
bad.
you can then add these lost games to your account and flex them as the unobtainable trophies that they are. So this exploit doesn't seem too bad. It's currently being used by the biggest collectors on Steam to secure
Oh my god! The vintage unlisted game collectors, let's go.
as many of these impossible and unlisted games as possible. This allows them to not
I mean, you can also get access to all the freaking dev builds. That is getting access to the QA servers, getting access to like unreleased content and DLCs and like, oh boy.
not only get their stickers, but to cement their legacy as the greatest gamers of the internet, to whoever particularly cares about that kind of thing. I mean, I guess it's just me and maybe one other guy called Steve. Well, of course, some Steam users wanted to take this all further. Remember that this exploit lets you add delisted and unpurchasable things to your account. This includes delisted items for Counter-Strike.
Oh,
now, for those of you
God.
not in the know, Counter-Strike is a wonderful game that I absolutely love.
Oh,
it also has a
no.
very sketchy and unregulated secondary market for skins and items. These are traded by real people that effectively play it like the stock market. Now, ascribing real-world value to digital items might not make much sense, but allow me to explain how it works. With a fun, quick story about myself. Professional Counter-Strike players who make it to major tournaments get to put a signature sticker into the game. These stickers can then be opened in loot boxes and applied onto weapons. Simple has one
Okay.
that says Simple, Rops has one that says Rops, but what about the Australian player Dick Stacey? Now, Dick Stacey stopped playing the game and retired, meaning he
Okay.
can't attend any new major tournaments, so no
So the
new Dick
sticker-
stickers are ever going to be added to the market or into the supply. And once a sticker is bought and applied to a weapon, it can't be removed, meaning it can't be resold. So the supply of the Dick sticker is always shrinking. Standard economic principles apply, of course, and these stickers have been steadily climbing in price for years. Now, if, like me, you predicted a market explosion, you might have bought a lot of these stickers last year for around about £4 each, and at their peak a few weeks ago, you might have hypothetically sold them for £28. This is a 600% return of investment. Yes, you have absolutely no idea how many bags of Yorkshire tea that managed to buy.
I love the fact that it all goes back to tea. I approve. All I'm hearing from watching his videos is the fact that I'm missing out by not caring about the Steam market and Counter-Strike. Like, what the heck, man? Like, why? There's so much black market speculation. All sorts of shenanigans there.
By me. Anyway, silly and absurd it may be, there are a lot of people making a lot of money out there from these very finite items. But here's the key thing. These items can't ever be created again. The supply is dwindling. But the exploiters are always going to exploit, as they've started digging up the sub-IDs for delisted items from Counter-Strike, gift boxes, removed skins, and even expired Dota International items. And remember, these things have a secondary market value, so it didn't take long for these infinitely accessible items to start flooding the online markets. The PGL
Damn.
Major Krakow 2017 Mega Bundle was once available for Steam, and it can actually be gained via this exploit.
Oh
it was
my
originally for sale
God.
for $40 on Steam and contained souvenir packages and stickers from the event. But as so much time has passed and the supply of these items has dwindled, even simple sticker capsules from 2017 are worth over $50 on the Steam market. And with exploiters duping these items at a record rate, Valve has done its best to try and fix the bug and delete all of these items. However, there is some evidence online that
no.
inventories exist with autographs gained from using this glitch, and I wouldn't be surprised to hear if there are people out there who've made tens of thousands of dollars by exploiting this system. As you can imagine, this is a major problem. With Valve seemingly unable to fix this exploit after several days, the results appear to be that the accounts that are using this exploit excessively are receiving community bans lasting up until 2040. So whilst you might have access to your Steam account, good luck trying to sell your ill-gotten gains online.
Oh, they just banned them for a while. They're like, we can't really solve it right now, so we're just gonna not let you trade. Oh god.
However, even with all of the
Sleep well,
financial
Beltran.
money laundering and all of the fraud going on, this situation isn't that cut and dry. And yes, you have people trying to make as much money as possible using this exploit, but There are also people who are using this who are just attempting to
Stock
document,
image,
remember,
though.
and save games that were removed from Steam. More and more publishers prioritize games for profit instead of their employees' hard work, creativity, and art being preserved. In my opinion, the way to preserve lost media shouldn't be so difficult and dangerous. It shouldn't require you to jump through legal exploits in order to keep your games. Still, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at a weird Steam exploit that I'm sure will be fixed within about 4 hours of this video releasing. Well, it looks like this problem is far worse than I ever imagined. Since writing this video, I found a much more malicious application of this bug. This exploit is actually costing people real money, and I can't believe that PayPal haven't even fixed it yet. You see, this is less of a Steam exploit and more of a PayPal cart exploit. Effectively, in the prior glitch, we have used PayPal to inject commands into Steam and trick them into handing over things we shouldn't have. So simply inject into a PayPal cart an item named $100 donation. Now, this is a fake item, so it doesn't cost the exploiter anything. However, you can then issue a chargeback and claim you didn't receive your goods or service. And just like that, you've committed chargeback fraud and cost the streamer 100 of their actual real dollars.
Oh no! This is... Oh boy. This one has always been a problem when it comes to PayPal and stuff, but now it's happening to Steam.
This is a very serious issue. Lots of streamers have already been hit by this, several times in fact. Heck, if you're reacting to this right now, I'd probably disable your donation link temporarily. But I personally want to shout out Pirate Software and his team for helping document and research this exploit. Now, this exploit hit my radar because I love Steam and the games on that platform. I also don't want to see other content creators get scammed out of their money because of an exploit that they have absolutely no control over. This can't continue. It is dangerous. It is bad. So please, PayPal, I am begging you, for the sake of all the world-meaning streamers and content creators across every platform, fix this bug. If you make it quick, I'll even give you a free cup of tea. Well, that was a bit of a heavy video today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new here and you don't understand the channel, it's all about finding exploits and glitches in both the real world and video games. I strongly recommend subscribing, and I also have a glorious backlog of entertaining exploits and glitches that you can use yourself that hopefully won't destroy the universe or break any laws. And hey, if you've been around here for a long time, thank you very much. We're pulling very close to the 4 million subscriber mark, which is to thank you all of you who've been here for so long to help me reach this point. You're all absolutely wonderful, and I wish you the best.
We got wish the best. Tea. No, but seriously, I don't think PayPal is gonna do much. Like, they never really cared about this. However, now it's probably going to be more in regards to Steam. But yeah, there's nothing really you can do about PayPal. I feel like they've never cared about the streamers or content creators with this exploit per se. The only thing that is going to get resolved is Steam's allowance of like those codes, right? Absolutely crazy though. The more I learn about Steam and its market, the more shocked I am. Like the banana thing as well is just like, what the heck are people doing? It's like an entire market on Steam, and there I am just playing video games on it.